waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds of...
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be on the makeup look that I'm wearing right now. I wanted to do a Valentine's Day makeup look. I usually do one every year, and I was wearing a makeup look similar to this in my skincare video. I will link it up here for you guys, and a lot of you guys wanted to see a look on it, but I kind of switched it up. I made the eyeshadows a little bit more of like pinky tones for Valentine's Day, but I did keep the eyes like all mattes, and I wanted to do like a classic kind of cut crease. And yeah, so this is what I came up with. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Also, I did get my hair done, so if you noticed anything different, yes, I did get my hair done. It was long overdue. I needed it done so bad. But yes, this is the look that I came up with. If you guys want to see how to recreate this look, then let's just jump right in. So starting off, I already did fill in my brows with my Anastasia brow definer, and I already did prime my eyelids with some concealer. Now I'm just going to put some tape here just to keep everything nice and clean. I'm going into the Too Faced Peachy eyeshadow palette, and I'm taking Just Peachy. It's like this really nice peachy shade, and I'm just going to apply this just directly into my crease and kind of buff this out all over. Now going back into that palette, I'm going in with this shade right here. It's more of a pinky shade, and I'm just going to focus this kind of lower into my crease and more focused on the outer portion. Alright, for our next shade, I'm going in to Just Ripe, and I'm going to take that and focus this mainly on my outer corner, but I am kind of blending it into my crease, as you can see here. And then going into this shade right here, I'm going to place that on top of the other color that we just did. I just wanted it to be a little bit more intense, so that is what I'm doing. Alright, now I'm going in with this really light shade called Peach Meringue, and I'm just using this to blend out the outer corners and make sure everything is seamless, like always. Alright, now I'm going to dip into the shade called Peach Tart. This is like a light brown shade. I'm taking a very small, precise brush, and I'm just going to kind of wiggle this into my crease. I wanted a little bit of depth, but I didn't want it to get too dark because I want to focus on the cut crease. So this is just going to be just to kind of deepen it up, like I said before, and just really make the look a little bit more defined, if that makes sense. And then I'm just going to go in with a fluffier brush and just make sure that it's all blended. How many times am I going to say that? Alright, now I'm going to dip into this darker brown here, and I'm just going to focus this on mainly the outer corner and just kind of flick it in to the other shades. I don't want this look to be too dark, and that's why I'm kind of just focusing this into the outer corner. And then I'm just going to take the tape off, and as you can see, you're left with like a nice crisp line. So now we're going to do the cut crease. I'm just going to take some of my Tarte Shape tape on the back of my hand, and I am using a Kylie brush to apply this. This is a synthetic brush, which is what I recommend to do a cut crease. That's just what works for me. So here I'm just going to carve out where I want the lighter shade to be. You can kind of do whatever you want. Some people like to do a really heavy cut crease where it's kind of higher up, but my eyes are a little bit smaller, So I'm just kind of putting it where my natural crease is. And then I'm just going to tap it out. I feel like when you tap it out, it just kind of makes everything go on nicer. And I'm going to set that with the color Peach Butter. It's like a very, very light pink shade. It's barely any pink in it, but it has like a little bit. And then I'm taking Just Peachy, and I'm going to put this on like the outer corner. Not the very, very outer corner, but kind of where the two colors meet. And then I'm going to put some more of that really dark brown, just because we lost some of that color. And then I'm just going to repeat the same process on this eye. Alright, so now I'm going in with some winged liner. This is the L'Oreal Infallible winged liner. Mine was kind of running out, so I was having a little bit of a struggle here. But I did get my basic line with this liner, and then I went in with the NYX, I forget what the name of it is, but it's a NYX Liquid Liner, and I like using this felt tip to kind of create the wing shape, and then I like going over it with the NYX liner, but I didn't show that because I completely went out of focus. So here I'm just applying some mascara because I'm going to be applying some false lashes. I apologize, the lashes that I used were already used by me, and I don't know what lashes they were, but they're so pretty, and I'm so mad at myself because I literally have no idea what style lashes these are. But moving on to the face, I'm going in with my Too Faced Peach Perfect foundation. This is one of my absolute favorite foundations. It is so, so good. If you guys have not tried this, try it because it is amazing. It makes your face look flawless, but it lasts for such a long time, and it doesn't like get all weird throughout the day. Like, I know some foundations can break up through the day. This does not do that. It lasts for such a long time. And then for my concealer, obviously I'm going in with my Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm just going to apply this under my eyes, anywhere that I'm going to highlight. And then I'm going to go in and do some cream contouring with my favorite cream contour stick at the moment. This is the Wet n Wild Oaks on You contour stick. I'm actually completely out of this. This is like the last bit that I used. And I'm just going to apply that anywhere that I want to have a darker shadow and contour, and then I'm just going to go in and blend all the highlight out first, and then I'll go in and blend out the contour. Now I'm going to go in with the Cover FX, what are these called? I'm literally having a brain fart right now. I don't have it in front of me, but I will have everything linked down below like I always do, with direct links to where you can get the products. I'm just going to take this, and because it's a cream, I'm applying it before any powder. So I'm just applying this on like the highest points of my cheekbones. And then I'm going to put a little bit above my brow just to kind of make everything blend so it's not like too dramatic, if you know what I mean. And then I'm going to go in and set my under eyes with the Cover FX translucent powder. I love this powder so much, and I've been using the crap out of it. So here I'm just kind of carving out where my nose contour is, and I'm just going to bake for a little bit and then just wipe it away. Going in and setting the rest of my face, like the outer portions where I didn't use the Cover FX powder, I'm using the It Cosmetics Celebration Foundation powder. This powder is flawless, so I love it. Moving back to the eyes, I'm just using that same color that we used at first in the crease. And I'm just going to smudge this under my lash line. I didn't want to make my lash line too dramatic because I wanted it to be kind of focused more on the top. So I'm just going to go in with that color I just showed and kind of smudge this up against my lash line. And then I'm going to go into the brown shade and I'm going to put that really, really close up against my lash line, and then I'm just going to blend everything so it's not too harsh. And I'm going to finish up with some mascara, and I am going to line my waterline with a little bit of some black liner. You guys can skip this step or even use a nude liner because it'll really open up your eyes, but I chose to do a black liner. Alright, now moving back to the face, we're jumping all over the place here. I'm going in with my Kat Von D Shade and Light contour palette, and I'm going to mix these two shades together, and I'm going to contour. Alright, so now to warm up the face, this stuff smells amazing. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. It is amazing. It smells like you're on a beach. I've said this all the time, and I'm sure you guys know this by now because it's like a viral product, but it's amazing. It just blends on the skin like butter. So I'm just going to apply that, and then I'm just going to take some of that Cover FX powder and just carve out my contour. This step is so easy, and it really just cleans everything up if you got bronzer or contour too far down. And then while that sits for a little bit, I'm going into my Tarte blush palette. I think this is sold out. It is such an amazing palette, but I'm using this kind of like mauve-y pink shade to go with the eyeshadows. And then I'm just going to wipe away that baking, and then I'm going to go in with some highlight once I'm done wiping this away. Okay, now jumping into highlight, I'm going into my Fenty Beauty highlight. As you can see, I've been loving this highlight. I definitely made a dent in it, and I'm using my Real Techniques brush to apply this. This highlight is actually probably one of my favorite highlights ever. It is just so stunning. The undertone of it is just perfect, and I am obsessed. So, like I said, I will have the products linked down below if you guys want to pick yourself up some of these products, because I just loved the way this look came out, and it lasted for the entire day. I'm actually wearing this look right now on my face, and it literally hasn't moved. So I'm going to put the highlight anywhere else that I want to highlight, and then here I'm just using my Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. I like to wait to do this step till after I'm done with all my powders, because all my powders can get in my eyebrows and it just makes them look gross, so I like to set them after. And then here I'm setting my face with my Morphe setting spray. This has become my favorite setting spray. I am almost done with it. I need to get a new one. So moving on to my lips, I'm using my MAC lip liner. This is in the color SOAR, and I'm just going to line my lips and then slightly fill them in, but I didn't want them to be too dark because I'm going in with this liquid lip from Ofra. This is in the color Manilla. It is such a flawless nude. It has the perfect undertone to it. It's not too warm and it's not too cool. It is literally like the perfect in between. I am obsessed with this color. I love it so much. And then just to kind of give it a little bit of something, I like to go in with this lipstick. This is in the color Caramel? No, what is this color? Oh my gosh, what is the color of this lipstick? I cannot think of it. It is one of my favorites. It's by Covergirl, and it's so good. I will have it linked down below. And then just to finish off, I'm just going to highlight anywhere else, like my inner corners, under my brow bone, and then I do re-highlight my Cupid's bow. And that completes this look, you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!